Yeah, I want to say all praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers out there push his truth. In all sincerity and in all honesty, this is a brother from Jameson, Jamaica camp. I'm Yashamai.
Support.
I war.
And to this evening, we want to have a video on this welfare thing what take place in America, because you know when I time of this third world war, destruction, you know, you see they have the country, I get themselves ready. You see me cut back spending on certain things. You see, but the way America do right now. You see, because certain things when certain benefit of people basically been benefit over the years now, them start to basically cut back. Because when I time of the third world war, I have Russia now. You see me coming out with a lot of new ICBM missiles, technology, hypersonic missile thing. Now, so you have America now. You see me, them want to try catch up, because catch up to my play. You see me, catch up with basically what go on, because Russia way far they ahead than them. So now when I time when I cut back on certain things, cut back spending on certain things, yo. You see, you can't go on the article, brother.
Alright, this is an article from The Guardian, published on Wednesday, December the 4th. It says, Trump administration. It says, nearly 700,000 Americans to lose food stamps under the new Trump policy.
Gone, exactly. If you got a scripture from the brother and Joel.
Joel 3, verse 9.
What?
So proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
So what the scripture says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. And they're talking about all these heathen nations. You see me, across the four corners of the earth. You see it, what?
Prepare war.
Prepare war, because when I time of the third world war, destruction, what?
So wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near.
What?
Let them come up.
Let them come up, what?
Beat your plowshares into swords,
Gone.
and your pruning hooks into spears.
Because as I mentioned earlier on, when I time of the third world war, destruction. You see me, and everybody get themselves ready. You see,
Right,
I have Russia, as I mentioned, Russia, I come out with a lot of things, new things. You see, that America, they're way behind, so America can cut back spending. Because America spend a lot of money on the military. You see, me compared to all the countries across the world. So they might cut back on certain things, because we need time. You see, we need time of the Jacob's trouble. We need the time of the famine. All these things, you see, we're approaching right now. The biological warfare, we're going to take place.
Gone.
So this is what the scripture says. Read the part again, brother.
Alright, so it says, beat your plowshares into swords,
One.
and your pruning hooks into spears.
Go on.
See, let the weak say I am strong.
Let the weak say I'm strong. So if them small nation here, you see me, at one point in time, America usually basically lead them certain way.
Gone.
You see me, if you use them ICBM missiles, you see, if you threaten the nation across the world, now, them small nation have basically ICBM missile capability. So it's how the scripture says, the weak say I'm strong. And they have back it too.
Yeah, them other countries are
Go
back
on, like Russia and China. Go on, brother.
Basically, the scripture tells us, hey, no, it's not the time we are going to think about, boy, you're going to do agriculture, or farming. It's not farming season. See? Hey, you just can't just farm just that much, to supply for your time period, man, because guess what? We're going to the time where you're going to get the time and get evil, man. See? You're leaving some man and say them a prep. Them a buy land to start farming and them stuff, man. Hey, what is going to happen at that time here? Hey, as the scripture say, they that are in the field are going to die by the sword. And they that are in the city are going to die of famine, man. See? So, basically, we're going at that period at the time right now. It continues, says, hundreds of thousands of Americans who rely on the federal food stamp program will lose their benefits under a new Trump administration rule that will tighten work requirements for recipients. The move by the administration is the latest in its attempt to scale back the social safety net for low-income Americans. It is the first of 3 proposed rules targeting the supplemental nutrition assistance program known as SNAP to be finalized. The program feeds more than 36 million people.
So a lot of people, you see me, live off of this year.
Welfare, man.
Gone.
This is Isaiah 32 and verse 9. Yeah, verse 9. So rise up, ye women that are at ease.
So when the scripture says, rise up, ye women that are at ease, You see, because the woman them right now, especially, you see, the woman of our nation, starting from the so-called black woman right down to the so-called Mexican woman. They are at ease right now. You see, because they get all the benefits, you see, in the society right now.
Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Free from heat, free from pain, and you know.
And the word ease go back to a comfort.
Comfort, man.
You see, so they're not in comfort zone right now. So that's what the scripture says right here. Rise up, ye woman that are at ease, go on.
Right. Right. So rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters.
Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. You see, go on.
Give ear unto my speech.
If years unto the Lord's speech, so is the time you're supposed to take heed to the word of the Heavenly Father before it's too late. You see, go on.
Many days and years shall ye be troubled,
Go on.
ye careless woman,
Go on.
for the vintage shall fail.
For what? The vintage shall fail you. You see me, all these benefits want to basically I receive right now. You see, it come to an end. So is that what the scripture tells you? Vintage shall fail.
Right.
What?
Right. So for the vintage shall fail and the gathering shall not come.
And the gathering shall not come. So welfare, Section 8 and all these things. You see me, I come to an end very soon. Go on, brother.
I said trouble. It's like a tremble. You
Tremble.
women.
So you're supposed to tremble. You see, Jeremiah, sit there, brother. Jump to Jeremiah and then go back to that. Jeremiah 9 and 20.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is Jeremiah 9 verse 20.
Go on.
Say, yet hear the words of the Lord, ye women.
Go on.
Let your ears rejoice.
Let it-
Receive, Slakia, receive the words of his mouth.
Go on.
Teach your daughters wailing.
So we're supposed to do right now, teach your daughters wailing, you know, because
Right.
the time we're approaching right now, we're going to feel it the most. You see me? But that time of Jacob's trouble, we're going to feel it, that affect the most, the woman them, and also the children. So that's what the scripture says right here. Teach your daughters wailing, go on.
Right, teach your daughters wailing.
Go on.
And everyone her neighbor lamentation.
Go on.
For death is come up into our windows.
But death is come up into no windows. Go on.
Right. Right. For death is come up into our windows to
Right.
and is entered into our palaces to cut off the children from without and the young men from the streets.
And the young men from the streets.
streets, man.
So all these
Right.
men on the street, these young men on the street are idling. You see me now, we're approaching the time now, when they put to death here. You see me? By race war, the time of Jacob's trouble. You see me? Our martial law, we're going to declare. You see me? Now the time we're approaching right now, after they're going to get put to death, or even by the famine, by the plagues. Yo.
Hey, and about because you bring out this article from America, man. This thing is going to happen worldwide.
Gone, exactly.
It's going to be a worldwide epidemic, man. See? It's going to spread throughout all the countries in the world. So I have some people say, maybe say them that Jamaica and them that America, them feel. You know, like how people them always tend to think. Boy, when they tell them, say, war are going over in the Middle East, if they not take it, war going over there, so now affect over here, so, man. See? That's why going in America going to affect everybody, man. Because this is a part of the whole elite plan, see? To bring this thing on the earth, man. See?
That's okay. Yes, I'm just finish, Isaiah 31 again, verse 11. Say, tremble, ye women that are at ease.
Gone.
Be troubled, ye careless ones.
Be
Strip
troubled, ye careless one. Go on.
Strip you.
Because all these benefits, as we mentioned earlier on, what they want to receive right now, all them are get taken away. You see me? Very soon too. So that's how the scripture says, strip you, go on,
Right, and make you bear.
and make you bear, go on,
Grind sackcloth upon your loins.
and
Gird
gird sackcloth
sackcloth.
upon your lines.
Right.
You see, back then people shall do this, put sackcloth. This is basically shows them in the state of mourning, you know, and throw ashes on them head.
Can.
But these women today, they're prophet, they're very proud, yo.
They're
They're
proud,
puffed
man.
up and proud.
Can.
That's right.
Go on.
So it's they shall lament for the treats,
For
the teats.
It's a lament for the teeth. So they're going to cry in that time to come here. You see, when hard times come, you see, when shit hit the fan, a lot of these women are going to cry. You see, in Isaiah 3, I think 3 and 24 now, you see, you matter of fact, brother, get here and then I'll go back to that. I think 24 or 25. Yeah.
Alright, this is Isaiah 3 verse 24.
Go on.
And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink.
Gone. So what the scripture says, instead of a sweet smell, there shall be stink. Go on.
Gone. And instead of a girdle,
Right.
a rent, and
Right.
instead of well set here, baldness,
God.
Baldness,
and
yeah.
instead of a
Stoker.
Stomacher.
Go on.
stomacher, right, a
Girdle.
girding, and sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty.
Burning instead of beauty. Continue. The point I want to get to.
Thy men shall fall by the
This
sword.
is the point I want to get to. This is what the scripture said. Thy men shall be fall by the sword. The time we're approaching right now. A lot of these men, you see me, are going to get drafted. You see me, basically go fight this third world war destruction. You have a monument out in Portland, Jamaica. You see me, all the people that get drafted to fight man, in World War I. You see me, World War III, I'm going to make World War I look like a walk in the park. You see me, compared to what going to happen.
Which is right.
You see me,
man.
so way more people get drafted this time around. Way more worse things are going to happen. That will happen in World War I. So a lot of men going to get drafted to basically fight. Now this third world war destruction, and them going to even go hunt. So go look for basically food, to basically bring back to them basically them family
ones,
or them loved ones. When they get put to death, you see me, now all different style. So that's what the scripture said. That young men, with a part again, brother.
So thy men shall fall by the sword,
Thy men shall be fall by the sword. Go on.
and thy mighty in the war,
In the war, World War III. Go on.
and her gates shall lament and mourn,
Go on.
right? And she being desolate,
And she being desolate. So this is
Shall-
how I go on to the woman in my time to come. She being desolate, go on.
shall sit upon the ground.
So I sit up on the ground and cry.
Treading on the foot, man.
God, like they're going to get run over by even military vehicles.
Because
My time to come.
I Micah,
Yeah.
9.
Finish our one brother and pick it up.
So it's verse 12, Isaiah 21 verse 12, 31 verse 32, Salakia verse 12. So they shall lament for the teeth,
God,
right, for the pleasant field,
God,
for the fruitful vine.
God. So now hungry night time to come. Because famine is one of the main things. You see me? They are going to hit. You see me? This Western world. So a lot of these women out here in Jamaica, you see me, going to die. They're going to cry for food. You see me? Because now them can't easily get food now because you know we have food and things now because everything is good now. But when in the time of war, when World War III kick off, you see me, and everybody start to hold them own. You see me, no ship that coming to Jamaica or to the Caribbean no more.
Hey.
And look at food there. You see me, the government don't want it.
Basically,
So after these women go even eat themselves. Just like the incident to take place with the three boatmen them, they go to sea and they take them the last. And then they have the food to eat. See, then they start to eat them foot bottom. That's something actually happen. And they say them drink them pee-pee. Because they never want to drink the salt water. So they drink them pee-pee. But when a man say they drink him, must say they want to drink him pee-pee, something like so.
Die,
And him die. So I don't feel like we are speaking about no fairy tale thing. This is what matter of far-fetched. This is what actually happen, yo. When time to
Coming,
come,
man.
yo. You see, a lot of these women going to eat themselves, yo. My brother?
the Lord Yahweh Shemi Oshai can save you in that
God,
time, man.
the only way to this, through Yahweh Shemi Oshai, no other way.
So this is Isaiah 30 and verse 1, start verse 1. So woe to the rebellious children, say the Lord.
So the scripture says, woe to the rebellious children and the world home in destruction. You see, because it's what takes place right now. You see, we live in a time now in this wicked society, this empire, you see me, about basically fall, you see me, any day now soon. Or crumble. America about to crumble any day now soon because you see what's taking place now. You see me, we not, you have the country across the world speaking about a recession.
God.
You see me, a lot of things taking place. So when I time of the downfall of this wicked society,
Con.
what? This is what I say, woe to the rebellious children, talking about our people.
God.
Because they're rebellious from the time of Egypt, ancient Egypt, until now. People rebellious. So.
And they're more rebellious now.
Con. Alright, so it's a woe to the rebellious children, say the Lord,
What?
that take counsel, but not of me.
That take counsel but not of the Heavenly Father.
Right. Hey,
What?
look, our people are rather Esau feed them, man, right, than the Heavenly Father. Because another time to come, right, all of them things, all of the benefits of them will live off of from Esau, right? All of them things they will feel, as the scripture says,
I go take
right,
away
as you
from
can
them.
see. You know, it will be taken from them. Then who you going to run to, man, right? The men of the Lord out here in the highways and byways, we trust in your boss, because scripture says what? In famine, thou shall laugh at famine. Right?
Family, we shall redeem thee
Shall
from
redeem
death.
From
Yeah.
death. God.
At
Yeah,
famine
fine,
thou
that's
shalt
true.
laugh.
Exactly,
Yeah.
God. So it's and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit,
What?
that they might have sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth,
It's
They
America,
strengthen
man.
themselves in the strength of fear.
And because America is what the modern day Egypt. You see me? So people, you see me, believe not this Egypt or this American way of life,
Right.
yo.
American
You see,
dream.
the American dream. And right now, when I time it's a nightmare.
Land of opportunity.
Because
man.
that's
That's
what
what
I'm right
they
now,
call
you know. This American dream has become a nightmare now.
Gone.
I ain't depending on Esau.
God.
Right? I ain't depending on Esau, man. Right? And to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
And to what? Trust in the shadow of Egypt. Go on.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
The strength of Pharaoh be your shame. How is the modern day Pharaoh? You see the so-called white man, the banking elites. You see they are the modern day Pharaoh today. So the strength of Pharaoh going to be your shame. Go on.
Alright? And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. Because the trust in this way of life, yo. You see, jump to verse 12, brother.
Alright, so jump to verse 12. Isaiah 30 and 12. So wherefore does say the Holy One of Israel,
Go on.
because he despised this word,
Because our people despise this word. You so-called Negroes, Latinos and Native American Indian despise the word of the Heavenly Father. Go on.
and trust in oppression and perverseness.
And trust in oppression, trust in this oppressive society.
Right.
You see me, this way of life. People trust in this way of life, yo. Go on.
Trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon.
And stay there on.
Gone.
Go on.
Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall,
So this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall. Go on.
swelling out in the high walls,
Go on.
whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
Who's breaking coming sudden at an instant. Because me try to tell people now look to the, you see me, it ain't not this wicked society. Them think they'll continue forever and ever.
Right.
You see, them love this American dream. You see me, or this American way of life, yo. You see me? So people say, breaking coming sudden at an instant, so them least expect it. You see me, them will get destroyed, yo, and them will basically end up in some things that they basically never expect. You see me, if it happen to them, yo, the time we're approaching.
That's right, man.
You see, because they look for the prophecies. You see me? Yahweh Bashmir Shai, they never take heed to the word of the Heavenly Father. This is one who basically been on the streets, on YouTube, over the years, basically, you see me, teaching them and telling them about all these things that will basically befall them. So they might get caught up in a lot of things in the time to come.
And guys, something, the scripture, when you read above it, say, because they despise the word of the Heavenly Father, man, right? And trust in oppression, because what? When we come out and we tell them, say, all of these things that will fall them, right? Just say the scripture, right?